Why does it seem like everything that got something to do with LSK, you're trying to paint a good wipe over it when it's all your fault? What you said in the video, in the recording, was fucked up. Regardless if it was recorded or not. Don't sit here and try to tell me, oh, recording a private conversation is illegal. Nigga, these are your mans. These are your mans. They knew you was on some bullshit, so they recorded it. Anybody would do that. That's like going out and you know you about to be in a sticky situation and your mans let you know about it. Is he wrong for that? What's good, Draco Nation? It's your boy back with another reaction video, man. Listen, like I said, y'all, I wasn't expecting this one. I wasn't expecting another Christopher London / LSK response. I wasn't expecting it. So when this popped up, I wanted to react to it immediately. I wanted to react to it, but like I said, y'all, I can only record one part of the day. That shit was trash. I had to record from 10:30 till 4 o'clock. That was my recording time. Now I can record whenever I want to. Y'all see the lights. Y'all see the lights. But like I said, I wanted to react to it immediately. As soon as I saw him, like, another response, he deleted the first one, which is 50 minutes. Then he made a new one that's only 10 minutes. So I'm like, what can he possibly say in 10 minutes that he didn't say in 50? So listen, y'all, we're gonna figure it out, because I haven't watched it. Y'all probably watch it, but watch it with me, because I haven't seen it yet. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man, for more banger reactions. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what he's talking about.
Just want to start off this video by saying I apologize for taking this long. If there's anything I've learned from my past video, which was completely irresponsible of me, it's to not react right away. A lot of these things and accusations that you're hearing about are getting mixed up with the Tyler situation, when in fact a lot of my mistakes happened 2 to 3 years ago. Towards the end of this video, I will briefly mention the Tyler situation as much as I feel comfortable sharing in respects to our privacy, as it is very personal and there's a lot of things and details that you guys aren't aware of and probably will never be aware of. Also want to mention there will be cuts throughout this video to make sure it's short, concise, and to the point, and to take out any dead space, likes, etc. And to start things off,
cool, appreciate it.
So a little while ago, when this whole drama sparked, I was getting really emotionally involved. Too emotionally involved. I mean, my tweets,
Oh, before we look at this video, I have his original video. I reacted to it, the whole video. I ain't cut nothing out. We react to it straight raw. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all want to go check that out, I'm going to link it right here for y'all, and it's going to be in the description. Y'all go check that out. Oh, and everybody else's responses too.
Everything regarding the situation, it was irresponsible of me, it was immature. I have the responsibility to hold myself accountable, which I should have done from the get-go and not posted that video. You know, I want to apologize to the community, to Too Hype. It sparked this whole thing. This whole drama, one way or the other, is my fault. I need to stop. I need to do better. I made the choice to delete it knowing that I would look bad, the group would look bad. That video just
actually didn't think
uploaded.
I didn't think twice about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Left the group when in fact they were kicked. And that was one of the main reasons I deleted the video. That's just me making the same mistakes, being reactive, emotional, off impulse, not thinking things through, playing the victim card when I should just be owning up and taking responsibility. All of this is petty. I need to do better, and I need to lead by example. I keep blaming others.
Bro, what are you talking about? Angle cat. Like, what was the point of it? Like, we don't care. Like, okay, if you want to do better by what you just said, we don't give a fuck. What is this video about? I ain't gonna lie. Right now, you pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie.
People and finding excuses. You know, I love holding others accountable, but I can't even hold myself accountable. And it's time I change. You're probably looking at this situation and seeing all of these videos and really don't like me. And to be honest, man, after watching all those videos, I wouldn't like me either. But unless you were there in the moment, you really just don't know. And like Cash said, you hear one perspective, the other perspective.
I heard them all, and I heard yours, and you deleted the video. So I can only, like I said, we heard yours, and you deleted the video.
The other members.
That was your choice to make that video. Put in all that bullshit.
Now, I made quite a few mistakes a couple of years back, and one of those mistakes was the 2 Hype audition, which is an idea that I presented to the guys in the old 2 Hype house to, announce a new member. It wasn't until a month later that I made the choice to just not do it anymore, as I did start to feel that expanding 2 Hype wasn't in our interest after talking with all the guys. And that's when, the lack of communication started to come about. And that is my fault. I should have communicated with TD and Walker a lot better throughout this idea. And I did feel bad. I did not think through this idea. And I want to just take time to apologize again to the fans who auditioned. I really appreciate the time that you took out, and I'm really sorry for presenting this opportunity and getting your hopes up. Again, that's my fault. I really do apologize. And now, on to the phone call. I don't know who or what, how it was recorded. Doesn't matter. Just a fun fact, recording a private conversation is actually illegal in the state of California, as it is in two.
Oh my God, man. Hey, listen, y'all. I hate people like this. I'm not gonna lie. I despise people like this for one simple reason. Why does it seem like everything that got something to do with LSK, he's trying to paint a good wipe over it when it's all your fault? What you said in the video, in the recording, was fucked up. Regardless if it was recorded or not. Don't sit here and try to tell me, oh, recording a private conversation is illegal. Nigga, these are your mans. These are your mans. They knew you was on some bullshit, so they recorded it. Anybody would do that. That's like going out and you know you about to be in a sticky situation and your mans let you know about it. Is he wrong for that? Is he wrong for that? No. He knows he about to be in a sticky situation, so I'm going to record it anyway while I'm ahead, so I can have a step ahead on you. Don't come on this camera trying to paint yourself as the good guy, because you're not. Neither one of y'all are. The only people that's okay in this situation is Cash and I forgot I ain't gonna lie, I forgot. But the people that's really not involved, the people that didn't really make videos explaining themselves. Everybody else is wrong. Everybody did something wrong. Simple as that. This shit getting out of hand.
Party state. Therefore, everybody in the call or a private conversation you may have with somebody, they must all consent to be recorded. And I, for one, have never consented in any of these leaked phone calls. I think
that's what people are talking about. This dude only think business. What the fuck did that got to do with anything? Like, honestly, what do that got to do with anything?
Forward without TD, Los, and Mal. It was a group decision. I will admit we should have handled that situation a lot better, where we all just come together, hash out our differences, any personal differences that we had, discuss why we made the move. Now, I don't want to get into too many personal details about this phone call. It was straight to the point. Everyone talked, including me, Zach, Cash, James, Jesse, and Tyler. Now, the reason why I didn't react to this leak is because I meant what I said. But what I meant didn't follow up with everybody else based off the reaction that I'm seeing. What we meant was share your side, share your story, speak up, so we don't have to speak for you. That's all that was. But to be honest,
that's cap. And the recording, like I said, y'all, if y'all want to go back and look at my reaction to the same shit he's talking about right now, you can. But listen, the recording was specifically saying, make your video, but don't make it to where you're talking bad on the other members. That's what you say out of your mouth. You don't want to make a video. You want them to make a video telling you go take a break and all this bullshit, so it don't look like they're being kicked. Just let them know that you're taking a break. That's not what you're saying right here. What you're saying right here, you wanted them to make a video to explain their side of the story. No, the fuck you did not. Because if they would have made their video, it would have said, listen, LSK made a fake audition to try to get somebody in. You didn't want them to say that shit. You did not want them to say that shit. You wanted them to make that side of the story without making everybody else look bad. That's what you wanted. So stop the cap.
I can see why it put you guys in a tough position, given that it was our choice and our decision to move forward without you guys, and that we did kick you, and we should have took the responsibility of making it more known that we kicked you guys. And no matter how negative,
so why is you making it seem like you gave them opportunity to tell exactly what they wanted? That's not what the recording said.
The fact, especially given that our situation was a lot more personal. I sent you a whole novel, man, of apologizing and trying to explain how I felt, but it would have just been better if we just met up, talked it out. I
I
understand
can tell
that
this
we
video
have our
shouldn't have been made
differences and
at
our
all.
own
It should
beliefs,
not have
but
been made.
man,
You should
I
have
really think
scratched
this all
this
could
shit
have
and
been
just let it
resolved
go,
if
bro.
we just took the time man to man and just expressed ourselves then and in the moment. Now, I did spark a lot of this, and I want to apologize to Walker for referring to him as TD's friend. How we're using our platforms to tear each other down just isn't the move, and I'm sorry for starting that. TD and Walker, they have a good dynamic.
You started it from the bullshit. You didn't start it because of your video you took down.
Drama stuff
because Los reacted to all this shit before you even made a video.
We all agreed to just talk this out. I'm gonna leave his link down below. I'm also gonna leave Walker's. Now, Los and I, we have a pretty long history. I messed that up. I broke our trust due to the actions and the words that I said about him behind his back. There's no excuse for what I said about him. It was completely wrong. I talked to him. I tried to apologize. You know, I thought we made amends given, you know, this past year. And I'm sorry for getting emotional and bringing all this back up. I can watch one video, dude, and I forget about all this. We shared a moment, dude. I'm never going to forget. And regarding the public statement of kicking Los out of 2 Hype, we should have handled that a lot better. I should have handled that a lot better. And the way I told people to not fuck with Los, I understand that then, and I've grown from that, moved on in that kind of toxic behavior. I'm sorry for any friendships that I got in between of because of that, and I just want to move on. I'm not expecting anything from...
Do you want to move on from the situation because you're getting so much fucking heat? Or do you want to move on from the situation and actually prepare the relationships you fucked up from all the years? Which one is it? Because in this video, you're making it seem like you want to make this video to apologize to everybody so they don't have to make another video about you and exposing more info about you. That's what it seemed like to me. Let me know in the comment section, am I wrong? That's what this video giving off me. I don't see the I apologize and let's try to talk it out to mend the relationships that, you know, I messed up in the past. And if you don't want to be friends, but that's cool, but at least let us get what's really bothering us out and squash it right there. This is more like, please don't make no more videos about this. Let's just dead it and move on. That's what I feel. And that's just corny.
I'm telling you,
I ain't gonna lie, that's just corny.
That I'm moving forward.
Because if I fuck up,
but the best.
I'm gonna try to fix it.
Always believed in him
and
his
just
career
live with the results.
And
I'm not gonna try to paint black
over
over it.
As I'm gonna now move on and try to be the greatest I can be, not just online, but just a person. Now, this Tyler situation, he's gonna say what he wants about me. I know the truth. Him and I spent most time together in the group, especially after Jesse bought his house. There's just a lot of personal details. Tyler does matter to me. He still does, even through all this bullshit. There's just a lot of personal details and things that I just don't want to go into other than just, Tyler, I miss you, bro. And to set the record straight, we don't want to sue you, bro. We're just trying to settle this offline. I have no clue what your plan is. I have no clue what your motive is. None of us do, including the people that you're cool with. Everything that you've expressed to us that you wanted, we gave to you. We just got to grow up. At the end of the day, I'm grateful for what we experienced. It is what it is. I have to live.
Did he just say we got to grow up? Nigga. You helped start this situation. Grow up? This man... Oh, my God. All right, come on. We're going to get through this, though. We're going to get through this, motherfucker, bro. Because I ain't going to lie. This.
I'm only responsible for my own actions.
I can only imagine what he's like behind the camera.
For myself and the
with
group.
The camera off.
To talk a little bit about the business side of things, we went into this and started the group channel not really knowing how it was going to turn out, you know, how it was going to be, how we should do. We just only had our own personal experiences to go off of and just looking up to our inspirations. Our biggest inspiration, we've made that so clear, is FaZe, Sidemen, you know, 100 Thieves. And about 100 Thieves, guys, you may think that it has to do with the bag. The main thing and the main reason why we went with 100 Thieves were the resources. So we wouldn't stress over things that cause these personal issues. When you get to a certain stage and a certain level, whether that may be on YouTube or whatever it is, you just have to take on more responsibilities. And when you have more resources, you have less responsibilities because those resources help you manage those responsibilities. It helps us not have so much tension, you know, with us having to do everything. And it's like we have lives and responsibilities of our own, to which this deal has helped us just in ways that I can't even explain, that you guys watching probably will never understand or not understand yet. We worked hard for this. I know things in the past didn't pan out the way we expected, but we just have to accept it and move on. Been lying to myself about a lot of my insecurities, and I will be taking a step back from social media. I'll still be creating content like I love to do. Two Hype Guys, we're not going anywhere. If anything, this has made us a lot stronger. Throughout these horrible, dramatic situations that are now coming to light, we've learned to communicate better. We've learned a lot about each other. We've learned a lot about the business. We're not perfect. We're going to continue to fail, but it's how we respond to that failure. And I think the way we responded to failure of our friendships should have been handled better. And now you guys can see it as a young, impressionable audience, what to do and what not to do. I hope you guys can...
I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. I don't need you to teach me a motherfucking thing. I don't need your motivational speech. Listen, we all go through bullshit. Y'all overcome it, and that's just that. I don't need you coming to tell it. To our younger audience, this is a lesson learned. Just learn, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I don't need you to tell me nothing. I need you to explain why the you did what you did. Cause last video you went in details about shit that you did and what they did worse to you. That's what you did. You haven't said nothing that you was involved with in these situations. Nothing. What you tried to come on this camera and say, listen, I did bad, but I'm trying to move on and be a better person. Leave me the fuck alone. That's what this video title should have said. Not my response to Two Hype situation. That was not the title. The title was leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to move forward.
Take Jesus lessons from Christ. This whole situation when it has to do with friendships, you know, maybe in the workplace. You might not like a coworker, but sometimes it's just best to be positive. And if you see a negative situation, just walk away. A lot of these things that I'm being claimed of doing and this and that, I just don't wish to entertain it anymore. I know it's...
I mean, you didn't entertain it at all. You didn't say anything. You literally said nothing.
You guys have seen my content throughout the years. I was very toxic in my past. I just don't like that toxic side, and I want to get away from it.
You don't have to be toxic to put yourself out there.
I'm gonna try something new this year. Still gonna be posting
you're still trying to paint that shit over.
Basically, been
you
doing
just hope
what
this
we've
shit
been
disappears.
Right now, I need to focus more on myself. I can come back stronger and better. As negative as this situation is for me, I'm very thankful for it. It's taught me a lot. I hope you guys can move forward. At the end of the day, it's your choice not to like me, and it's your choice to continue to watch my content. Whatever your choice is, I respect it, and I wish you the best. Thank you guys. Happy New Year. See you guys.
God damn. It was hard to sit through that. It was hard to sit through that one. I'm not gonna lie, because all you just smell is the cap. Like, you just smell the cap. But listen, y'all, I'm done. I'm LSK. I don't got no beef with you, bro. You do what you do. But it's cap written all over this motherfucking video. We not even we're gonna let this one die out. Listen, y'all, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man, for more bag reactions. I'll see y'all next video, y'all. Peace.